Hey legends, Frazer Brookes here, and in this video I want to share with you how you can recruit your next 10 people, your first 10 people into your network marketing business using social media. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. If you are new to the channel, this is the first time, my name's Frazer Brookes. I help people all over the world build their business using social media, especially in the network marketing space, and I really hope that in today's video I can help you too. And if you're new, make sure that you do me a favor and smash the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, because it really helps us out as well. And if you want to communicate and comment down below so that me and the team can actually help and get back to you with the questions and concerns that you have, make sure you make that very aware down below in the comments as well. All right, so let's get into this. Recruiting. So I am a great believer in recruiting, and I've done some other videos on recruiting, but today I want to really talk to you about what you should probably do on a daily basis on social media to get more people coming to you with the potential and the intention that you're going to be able to recruit them. Now, first thing, I want you to make sure that you change your mindset from transaction focused into transformation focused, because the money in network marketing is not in the selling or like the getting someone into your business. Like, oh, you've just joined, Mary comes to you, I want more information, you send it to her, Mary joins, and the company sends you an email saying, congratulations, you get your newest distributor, and $50 has been put into your payment wallet, right? Or like $5 has been rewarded, or you get a bonus at the end of the month for getting 2 people to join your business. That's not going to change your life, and it's definitely not going to change theirs. So the mindset needs to be, okay, yes, I have someone who wants to partner with me and change their life, whether it's from the products or the business. You help them go from fat to thin. You help them, maybe you help them go from broke to no joke, right? Maybe you help them go from loser to legend. Maybe you help them go from no confidence to loads of confidence. Maybe you just change their energy, change their circle, change their influence, change whatever that they want changing. You create the transformation. This is going to give you the confidence, the experience, the belief to take more action. In fact, in my second book, I Dare You, I talk about something called the belief cycle of success. And it's basically when you have the belief, you take action. When you take action, you get experience. When you get experience, you get confidence, and with more confidence gives you more belief, and it's a vicious cycle, right? With a lot of action creates a lot of speed creates a lot of momentum creates excitement creates more action, right? So it's kind of like an infinity cycle of success. It kind of all goes around. Anyway, so here we go. Let's kind of get into this. That's the mindset. Really focus on transformations, posting transformations, talk about transformations, gather as many transformational stories as you can, whether they're yours or other people in the companies that you can leverage, okay? First thing, okay, the mindset's the first thing. Second thing is I really want you to go live every day, Monday to Friday. I know it feels like a lot, but the live can be a 2 to 5 minute thing. The days of having like a 30, 40, 50, an hour long live video seems to kind of be reserved now for the people who are absolutely crushing it on social media, have a huge brand, and the followers and the raving fans just want to see more and more of them. But when you're starting, you don't really need, it's not really a very good use of your time. Sitting there, do a 1 hour live to 3 people, your mum, your dog, and your partner. Like, it just doesn't seem like a good use of time. So Monday to Friday, maybe you're going to talk about what's happened in the day before. What happened the day before? What happened with your kids? What happened with your family? What's happened in your business? What are you passionate about? Talk about it. What's a story that happened to you in the last 5, 10, 20 years? Talk about it. How did you meet your husband? Like, what's your why? What are you excited about? Who are you helping? Who are you serving? What happened at last week? Like, you can talk about so many different things with the intention that the people who are watching you are going to start to fall in love with your passion, your energy, and the fact that you're just telling the truth. Because remember, guys, truth plus time equals trust. And trust is the aim of the game. People have got to know you, like you, trust you, and they're going to trust you when they really start to have like a passion or an interest in what you're doing and talking about. Because if you're going live every day or 3 times a week or once a week, you're doing something that the majority of people aren't. So therefore you stand out, because you don't want to be where the crowd is, because no one's going to find you and follow you and support you from that. You need to always stand out from the crowd. Otherwise, if there's a lot of noise here, no one can hear your voice. If there's a lot of noise here, everyone can hear your voice. So live every day. You've probably been told to do that anyway, but you're not doing it, and there's some reason why. It's probably because you don't know what to talk about. Go and ask your upline what they talk about. Go and follow 50 people in the network marketing space who go live, and go do lives similar to what they're talking about. It's ethical, right? Being ethical about like it's an ethical way of stealing, because you're not stealing their content, you're stealing the idea of what they're doing. You can even give credit, right? Like, hey, I watched a live video recently from Frazer, or from Jimmy, or from Mary, or from Sarah, or from Sally, and it inspired me to talk about my version of this, right? Or what I thought about this. 3 lessons I learned from the recent, court case. I'm not going to mention the name. 3 lessons that I learned from the pandemic. 3 lessons that I've learned from whatever it might be. 3 lessons that I've learned from watching on Netflix, right? There's so many lessons that you can learn from everything that we do in life, and people want to hear your side of the thing, your side of the coin, your side of the story. All right, number 2, every single day, do an Instagram reel. Use it. Take the Instagram reel, put it onto YouTube Shorts, onto TikTok, onto Facebook Reels. If you don't know how to do that, I'm sure you can Google it or YouTube it. You're already on YouTube, so you might as well YouTube that, right? So go ahead and do that. Now, the reels can be on absolutely anything you want. You can dance around and twerk. Like, I can't twerk. Like, I don't even know what that is, but it's definitely not a twerk. Jimmy's laughing because he's like, yeah, that's not a twerk. Was it? I mean, come on, out of 10. He was going to say 3, and then he felt bad, so he doubled it and made it 6. He was like, 6. All right. So, like, you can do that if you want. You can point at things if you want. You can mime at things if you want. You can go, in this video, I want to give you 1 top tip. You can do a quote of the day. You can talk about your products. You can showcase your products. You can do whatever you want. But what the idea of the reels and the short form videos are, is to get more people to find you. Because what you'll find, especially on Instagram, if you go into your insights, so if you go onto your profile on Instagram, then click on Insights, you will see that it actually says on there, if you're on Profile, Insights, it will actually show on there. Come on. It will show. It's not on mine for some reason. If you go on Insights, there we go. It will show you. Come on. My phone's completely broke. All right, there we go. It will say accounts reached in the last 7 days, and mine's over 100,000 people. So that means 100,000 people have seen a form of my content. Now, the more consistent I am, the higher that goes. It can go to 500,000, 1 million, 2 million. But if you're not doing reels, you're not getting reach. And if you're not getting reach, you're not getting seen. And if you're not getting seen, you're not going to grow. Because if someone's not seeing you, they're seeing someone else. And if they're seeing someone else, they're not going to be buying from you. They're going to be buying from them. So do a reel every day. Now, you're probably already overthinking. What do I do live on? What do I do the reels on? Don't worry about that. Make the decision and the declaration that you're going to do it. When you've decided that you're going to recruit 10 new people, don't put a time limit on it. Like, if you're struggling to recruit and you're like 10 new people, what? Like 10 in 10 days, great. But if you don't do it in 10 days, you're going to feel like a loser. 10 in 30 days, if you don't do it in 30 days, you're going to feel so bad. So just say, I'm just committing to bringing 10 new people in. I am not allowed to quit, and I am not allowed to stop until I recruit 10 new people. By the time you've recruited 10 new people, you've probably already formed the habit anyway. So make the decision, declare it to a few people or declare it to the world, and then develop the skills, develop the ideas. That's gonna come, okay? So, live every day, Monday to Friday usually, right? If not, definitely do 2 or 3 a week. Reels every day, like every single day. Don't miss a day. If you need to batch content, if you need to do 3 or 4 or 5 in a row, and then save them into your drafts so you've got a slew of reels to do, then do that. Make sure you put the reels on. There's a website called, I think it's called InstaFinsta. Right? It sounds weird, but I think it's called InstaFinsta. InstaFinsta.com, and that allows you to take the Instagram watermark off the Instagram reel and put it onto like TikTok and Facebook and YouTube Shorts if you use YouTube. All right. Last thing. I want you to do 8, well, it's not the last thing, it's the 3rd thing or 4th thing. I want you to do 8 to 10 stories every single day, right? Every single day, I want you to do 8 to 10 stories. Now, in these stories, you maybe want to put a quote, right? I just put like a black screen. We've done a lot of different videos on how to do use stories and lives and reels and stuff. So maybe you can subscribe to the channel and then go and check all those out, right? Get your hammer out though. Make sure you get that hammer out, right? In fact, yes. Oh, there we go. Bosh. You can even do it one-handed. You can even do it with a finger. Oh, it's foam? I didn't know that. I thought it was like, yeah, it's like, woo, yeah. I'll fly away, way. All right. So again, I'm back. I didn't fly very far. All right. So do 8 to 10. So maybe it's a quote. Maybe it's this is what happened today, or maybe it's like this is what I have for my breakfast or my lunch or my dinner, or maybe it's doing a time lapse of you making your shake or you doing your skincare routine. And then if you do the 8 to 10, one of those 10, just mention, showcase, show, have, point, benefit, whatever about the product or your opportunity. Subtly, right? Because when people keep seeing it, they keep being aware of it, they'll eventually want to talk about it. And I would also make sure that in that series there's a poll or a quiz or a questions box, something like that can get people to engage. One of my favorites now, if you actually see on the stories, on the bottom, there's the comments, there's a little heart, and there's the share icon. I really love telling people to hit the heart, because what I've noticed, the more people who press the heart, the more people see the story, right? Because they're engaging with it. And it's the easiest thing for someone to do, right? It's the easiest thing. Just press one button is easier than selecting different things, all right? So go ahead and do that. The last thing is I want you to really go big on reaching out to people. Now you might be thinking, I knew he was going to say this. But if you're not instigating conversations, you are then deciding to wait for conversations to happen. And if you play the waiting game, I don't know about you guys, but the waiting game is very boring and frustrating. Have you ever waited in queue? Jimmy, when you last went on a flight from here in Dubai to wherever it is around, let's say to Italy, and you were queuing up, did you enjoy queuing up in the Emirates queue? No. He's shaking his head like, no. Right? You're there and you're like, the queue's hardly going, and then someone who's getting checked in forgets to take their passport or has an argument. I mean, don't know if they forget to take their passport for the airport, but they have an argument and you're just there like, oh my God, this is taking forever. No one likes the waiting game. It doesn't matter where you are. No one likes the waiting game, the queuing game. It's frustrating, it's annoying, and it's a waste of time. So don't play the waiting game yourself in your business. Instigate the conversation, but I want to make it very, very, very simple for you, so that instead of you reaching out to 1,000 people and getting 10 recruits, you're reaching out to a lot less people to get recruits in a way that's not going to be like, oh, spammy, cold messaging, this is weird. So what I've done is I've created like a PDF, it's like a flow chart that's going to walk you through the scripts of how to invite, what to do if someone ghosts you, what to say if someone says they're open to more information, what to do if someone wants to follow up, if you need to follow up with someone, what to do if they ghost you on that part of the process, and how to close the deal in terms of the sales or someone joining your business. If you want that, it's completely free. You can go to FrazerBrookes.com/101, right? FrazerBrookes.com/101, and that's going to be able to get you all the information you need to succeed. So with that being said, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Let me know down below if you've decided to go and get your next 10 recruits. And lastly, remember, get the hammer out and smash the subscribe button. I love this thing. It's also like a little game as well. So it has these little pellets here that you kind of put in here. I feel like a 3-year-old, but it's absolutely amazing. And I can get Jimmy. All right, it's abuse in the workplace. Yeah, so anyway, appreciate you guys. Go ahead and do that. You don't need the hammer to make that happen, but I want you to think that you have the magic. Go whack it, and I'll see you on the next video. All right? You love that one. You love that one.